Guys, what is going on, guys? Y'all know who it is. It is Darion coming to y'all live with another video. It is the Spotlight Sports Talk. Shout out to all the subscribers that have subscribed to the YouTube page. And this is your first time ever being at our YouTube page, I would suggest that you subscribe and hit that notification bell to get the latest news in all sports. But this is the 2019 game by game Baltimore Ravens record predictions. This is the record that's going to be in the regular season before they go into the playoffs. But let's get down to it and see what the Baltimore Ravens record is going to be. Now let's get straight into the Baltimore Ravens schedule of 2019. Now I already see that I have week 17 and week 5 already highlighted due to the fact that I already have them in the Pittsburgh division. I already have them Baltimore winning in week 5, and I have Pittsburgh winning in week 17. Now let's go straight into the week 1 of the regular season, and it has Baltimore versus Miami. In Miami, it's going to be warm weather. It's going to be beautiful weather out there, and Miami is just like all. I just don't like what Miami's doing right now, in my personal opinion. So right now, yes, I'm going to take Baltimore to win that game over the Miami Dolphins. Now you do have Arizona versus the Baltimore Ravens, and I have the Ravens winning this at home. Arizona, they, like I said in the Pittsburgh thing, I did say that they have a Kyler Murray. They really don't have no weapons. It's going to be a big game because Terrell Suggs plays for the Arizona Cardinals as of right now, so that's going to be an interesting game to actually watch. But I do have the Baltimore Ravens winning this game at home to get their first home win of the regular season. Now, this is the game that I'm really loving right here. Baltimore versus KC. Now, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be an interesting game, and it's going to be in Kansas City. This is going to be a tough game. Lamar Jackson had a wonderful game against them last year, and this is one of the best games of the regular season, in my personal opinion. But I'm still going to go with Baltimore here, and the reason why I'm gonna go with Baltimore here is because I feel like the Kansas City Chiefs, they have Patrick Mahomes. I understand that, and they have the running backs and all that, but Tyreek Hill was a key factor into winning that game last year, and Baltimore definitely improved with Lamar Jackson. Hopefully they could get some, Gerald McCoy or anything of that nature on the defensive side. But I feel like with Patrick Mahomes not really having nobody to throw to outside of Tyreek Hill, I mean, you do got Travis Kelce, don't get me wrong, but that's just not enough with this Baltimore defense. Adding Earl Thomas to this defense, it definitely gives you a lot. So I definitely like KC here. Now, Cleveland versus Baltimore. This is going to be an interesting game. This is really going to be an interesting game. But like I said, the first game is always going to be the best game, and I'm taking Cleveland to win the first game of this series. Cleveland offensive power is just that great. I like Baker Mayfield. I like what they're doing over there with Odell Beckham and Landry and the weapons that they have over there. I don't know if their defense has enough to have all that firepower. In my personal opinion, I don't see it, but that's just my personal opinion there. But I do have the Cleveland Browns getting the first win of this division. Now I have Baltimore beating Cincinnati. That is a no-brainer for me. I don't care for Cincinnati at all. I think Cincinnati is a terrible football team. They did upgrade sometimes, but I just don't trust them. I don't trust them. Andy Dalton is definitely probably going to be out of there by the end of this season. AJ Green definitely wants out of Cincinnati. I definitely agree with that, but I do have Baltimore winning this game. Then we have Baltimore week 7. Baltimore versus Seattle Seahawks. This is gonna be tough. It's in the 12th man, and the 12th man is just so magical when you go in there. I'm giving it to the Seahawks in there, man. I feel like the Seahawks are going to be a good football team this year. But I feel like Baltimore, no matter what defense they have over there in Seattle, as long as they have the right players over there, they'll be good. And I feel like they could contain Lamar Jackson with his running ability and forcing him to throw. So I definitely take Seattle to win this game. Baltimore has a week 8 bye week, so we go with New England versus Baltimore Ravens, and I am going with New England here. I'm sorry, it's just a no-brainer for me. It's Tom Brady, it's the Super Bowl champions, and I feel like this team is really low. I understand they don't have a Gronk anymore, but Tom Brady always get the job done. He gets the job done no matter what defense it is. If it's bad or is it good, they definitely get the job done. So I do have New England winning this game. This is a no-brainer for me. Again, I have Baltimore beating the Cincinnati Bengals. I have Baltimore beating the Cincinnati Bengals, and I feel we already said it. Like, Cincinnati is just not a good football team. I think they're not going to be that great. Houston Texans versus Baltimore Ravens. This is a tough matchup for me. This is a tough matchup for me because both of these teams are good. They both have good running backs, and they both have good running backs and good receivers as well. But I feel like I'm going to edge it to Houston here. Houston has the better firepower and the better defense, in my personal opinion. The Houston Texans, they know what to do when they play away. But Deshaun Watson, he usually plays great later in the season anyway. And this is definitely later in the season going into week 11. I really do like Houston here in this spot. And then you have another great game here, the LA Rams versus the Baltimore Ravens on a Monday night. Oh, this is a tough game. I really don't know how I'm seeing this right now, but I think I'm going to go with still Aaron Donald, man. I got to go with that Rams defense. I'm taking the Rams to win this game on Monday night. Will I say it'd be a blowout? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The Baltimore Ravens going to give them their all. Going to give it their all to win this game. So, yeah, I'm taking the Rams here. And then I'm taking Baltimore over the 49ers, in my personal opinion. The 49ers is still going to be having issues with Garoppolo being injured. Don't know if he's going to play the whole full season around week 13. I just don't know. Me, per se, I do like Baltimore in this matchup. Buffalo Bills versus the Baltimore Ravens. This is going to be a tough matchup. I do like the defense of the Buffalo Bills, but I feel like Baltimore is going to win this game. And I say that because Baltimore better firepower. They got better firepower on offense, but you got to think about it. I think John Brown went to the Buffalo Bills, and I think that Cole Beasley as well. Went to the Buffalo Bills. So they got some offensive firepower, but I do like the Baltimore Ravens to win this game. Now, right after that, in week 15, you have the Baltimore Ravens versus the New York Jets. I am taking Baltimore over here against the New York Jets, and I do like it because I feel like Baltimore is a better football team. And that's just my personal opinion. The Jets, don't get me wrong, you have Le'Veon Bell, but what else do you actually have outside of him? And what's we going to do with Sam Darnold? I really don't know what's going to happen with Sam Darnold and how his ability to play, but I definitely got that here. And now this is the payback win here. I got Baltimore beating Cleveland. In the actual in the final game of the division, in my personal opinion. I do have them winning it, and that will be the payback game, and it will be a close game. It will definitely be a close game. So I really do like what Baltimore is doing here. And in the final game of the season, I do have Pittsburgh beating Baltimore. I do have that there, and that is in my week 17 pick right there. So there you have it, y'all. And that is the Baltimore Ravens game by game 2019 predictions. It says right now that they have Baltimore at 10-6. The division is 4-2, conference 8-4. They'd be 4-4 home, 6-2 away. And that's just my prediction. I think they'll be 10-6. It'll be definitely an awesome way to see how this AFC North is going to shape up. But let me know what y'all think about this, man. Let me know what y'all think. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. It is the Spotlight Sports Talk, and I see y'all in the next video. Peace.